actually still at his turret. And Misfortune was actually very low health in the end. And indeed there was a Shaco jungling, so that's why she put up the pink ward. I think the pink ward is a little overdone, because you don't actually need it. But, oh, yeah, no, now I understand. I'll give you a few seconds to understand it too. No, it's really simple. They are playing a game in which they want Alistar to gank a lot. So to do that, they need to be sure that there's no wards in the bush where he's coming from. And that's why she bought a pink ward. So just because, well, normally we see a pink ward with invisible characters. That's why I was confused. But putting it in the bush would be a waste, because no Shaco is going to gank or going to be invisible while he's in the bush. They're going to run into the bush, then go invisible once they reach the end of the bush. So the double up is doing a lot of damage. And yeah, well, that's of course because she now has the BF sword, and the BF sword is adding a lot of damage to all the abilities. And of course the auto attack. So I've been playing Singed today a little bit. I haven't had a lot of time to play, but I'm really bad at Singed. Let's just, yeah, let's call it really bad, because yeah, I didn't lose any games, but still I went 0-7 in one, and then I came back to like 5-9. But 0-7 in the beginning is really so bad, and it was all due to my own faults. I overextended. I didn't watch my my health carefully, and I changed the character quite a lot. But it is a fun character to play. He's well, he's relatively easy to play, but if you make a lot of basic mistakes like I was doing, then yeah, sure, you can lose with any character. But my laning partner picked up a lot of kills, so I had a lot of assists, which is why we eventually won, even though I went 0-7. But it just seemed very bad. And well, one of my team members actually well, said that I was a feeder, and then my laning partner fortunately said that it wasn't that bad. But really, it was all my fault, and yeah. Well, I need to practice with some heroes. That's also why I don't put out videos of just every champion in a row. I'm trying to stick with certain champions until I understand how they need to be played, and then I go into the next champion. So sure, I will play eventually a game with some champion that I haven't played in a while, or that I've never played, but normally I don't post these games, and normally I will play a number of these games in a row to get better with them. And it seems that playing the tank characters gives you the opportunity to at least play several games in a row. Well, the sport characters too, by the way, but the characters like Misfortune, I don't have Misfortune for that reason. If you want to play Misfortune, and you can just choose her and lock her in. That's no problem. But well, you will always see that you get like 5 carries in your team. So I normally go I select someone like Teemo, for example, if I want to play Teemo, or Misfortune, or Ash, or whatever. And then I see all my team members choosing, like, if I play Teemo, then someone will play Misfortune, and someone will play Ash, and someone will play Caitlyn, and then we have 4 physical carries, and then someone will play, I don't know, Vladimir, or something like that. And so we end up with 5 carries, and I switch to either tank or support. Because it's, yeah, you're not going to win any games when you don't have support or a tank. Well, you will win some games, obviously, if your opponents are just bad. But it's the same with junglers. The only way to get a jungler in my game seems to be me playing them. And well, I had a jungle Heimer a few games back yesterday, and that was just yeah, different. Let's call it different. It was totally stupid, really. Because Heimer is really one of the worst junglers in the game. So it seems that this Swain isn't really that good at playing Swain. I'm not sure what's happening here. By now, of course, he's underleveled and there's no way he can catch up. Unless they go out of this laning phase into a team fight phase, and then he might be able to catch up. And this Misfortune is using the ultimate a lot to farm. It seems really effective, and it doesn't do a lot of damage early on to champions anyway. So it's more for the team fights that it's really useful. So I guess it's a good choice. I have no problems with it. And it clears up huge minion waves instantly. So what are we going for? We're going for attack damage only here. No attack speed so far. Well, only the boots, but that's because there's no attack damage boot. And if you're going a carry and you really want to be a carry, then you should go either attack speed or well, movement boots. So 6-0 it seems for the Misfortune. And the score overall is 12 and I want to say 3. Yeah, probably. I'll try to yeah, I have some software to actually enhance the video to get it a little bit sharper, and I'll try to apply that, but I'm not promising anything anyway. You will be able to see at least the quality that I have now. And that's good. It's good enough to watch the gameplay, but there's a real difference now between this and, well, what you get from the replay system. Because the replay system actually uses my graphics card, which is a lot better than what I get from the stream, obviously. So we see this gank on Gangplank. And yeah, that was a relatively easy kill. With the Mumu and what's his name? Oh, come on. And Alistar. Any gank is relatively easy. Because, well, they have so many disables. Each of them has 2 disables. And then we have Shen here, who also has a disable. That was good from Amumu. He spotted someone going into the bush and actually got the kill, or not the kill, the grab there, which was excellent. Amumu is very low by now and needs to be saved by someone. Oh wow, 8-0 and legendary.